Hello and welcome to Channel Update for 2019. Considering we're near the end of the year and I probably won't do another one of these, I might as well just call it 2019 and leave it at that. And when I say welcome everybody, I guess I mean everybody except for the 500 subscribers who dropped me like a hot stone when I tried to take this channel outside. Yeah, kind of well deserved. Anyway, before we get started, I just want to introduce you to a channel companion. A lot of you know him intimately. You've listened to him go on and on for a long time. It's none other than Ticky the Clock. Yes, Ticky the Clock is still with me. And just give me a second, I'll throw him underneath a pillow. Okay, there we go. And I do try to remember to do that before I do recordings, but I figured it'd be kind of funny to introduce you finally. Okay, so what are we going to talk about? We'll talk a little bit about Distant Worlds first. We'll get that out of the way, and then we'll talk about some channel stuff, and then some other channel stuff for the outdoor stuff, and some personal stuff, briefly. So, Distant Worlds is on sale right now. It's on sale on Steam until December 3rd, but it's also on sale at the Matrix forums for 75% off. And if you want a physical copy, now would be the time to grab it. I think it's about $30 US, I think, with the sale price. And it comes in a DVD box like this. And inside you get your DVD disc and a nice manual. There's the disc there. I've covered up my serial number and name, of course. But it's a nice colored disc, nicely printed. And the printed manual is actually nice too. It's a nice glossy finish to it. And yeah, very good. So yeah, if you're a fan of the series and you want an actual physical copy, you can grab it for 75% off until January 12th, I think. So anyways, Distant Worlds 2. Yes, there is a little bit of a blurb about that in the Matrix forums. Eric Rutens, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, has said he's going to reveal some information about the game before the end of the year. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll try to bring any news of that to the channel as soon as it breaks. He was saying that the original Distant Worlds took about 5 years to develop, and that's basically that's one guy, lovingly known as Elliot. That's the entire coding team. And Distant Worlds 2 is the same thing. It's just Elliot hammering away at code, and that's why it's kind of taken 5 years again to come up with Distant Worlds 2. I believe he's got some support staff for scripting and artwork and stuff like that, but the main core coding of the game is Elliot. So we have to be a little patient because you can just imagine how much work that would be. So yeah, I'll try to bring that to the channel, any news that comes along about that, and yeah, very exciting. So hopefully next year is the year. It kind of works out time-wise. I think Universe came out in 2014, so we're in the 5-year range, so hopefully, yeah, hopefully next year's our year. I am still enrolled as a beta tester, and we haven't got the call yet to even beta test, so it's still very much in alpha, so we're a little ways out yet, so, but getting some kind of news on it's going to be very exciting. Let's see, I have new internet. I don't have my old DSL service that took me 8 hours to upload a gigabyte. I'm actually going to be, I can do it in about an hour now, so a gigabyte episode would be about an hour to upload. So very good in that. I was really happy to upgrade to cable, and it's actually like half the price, so half the price for 5 times the speed, I'll take it. So yeah, a little easier to upload these days. I don't think I got the service to do any live streaming or anything. I don't know whether I'm really into that yet or not, so I can always upgrade the service if I do decide to get into that, so big deal there. The new series I posted on my channel, I posted that this morning, the first episode, or first chapter. I'm going to call them chapters, I guess, because it is kind of a story thing going on with the game. Yeah, so it's live now, and I am doing editing in it, so it's going to take me a little longer to get these episodes out. They're not going to be every day or anything, probably a couple times a week we'll see an episode, so I'm not going to rush myself through the editing just to hit it every day, so I just end up burning myself out. So I'm not going to overdo myself and then disappear for a year, so I want to take it very casual And when it comes to other games, I think that one will keep me busy enough. I don't really want to, overload myself with a bunch of games. And there's really nothing else I really enjoy presenting like Distant Worlds anyways. I didn't mind the free civ when I did that, and Alpha Centauri I guess was okay. But yeah, anything else I just really didn't have a passion for doing, for presenting it. So we'll just stick to what I like to do, and we'll carry on with that. As far as the channel itself, yeah, we lost about 500 subscribers back in January when I did my switch, so we'll try to get that back. And this is very much a hobby channel. I'm not looking at it to do it professionally or anything like that, so it's going to remain very much a hobby. Yeah, very much going to be a very laid-back kind of channel, I think. And speaking of channels, all the outdoor stuff that I did post to this channel is over on another channel called Monte's Backyard. You can either search for it, or you can go to my About page on this channel, and there's a link to it from there. If I remember, I'll throw a link to it in the description, maybe, shameless plug. What happened with that? Well, I had a super bad year. I had some big plans to take that, to another level, and yeah, I just, well, for lack of a better way of putting it, I got kicked in the balls by multiple sources that kind of neutered me on it. So that's kind of the way that all went. I'm not going to really talk too much about that because it's in the past, and I just as soon leave it there. So yeah, any footage, outdoor footage, is going to be on the other channel, and I won't bother this channel with anything other than gaming from now on. I think I learned my lesson on that. Okay, let's see, what else do we have I got a list over here I'm looking at. So there's the outdoor channel. Personal stuff, yes. I got my teeth finally. The teeth I was supposed to get in February, I finally got the top half of them, just like last week. So I'm still trying to work my way through them right now, trying to get my speech back. A bit of lisping, a bit of whistling here and there. So a lot better than when I first got them, because when I first got them last week and I was talking, I sounded like this guy. Yeah. So the speech is coming along, so just please disregard any whistling or lisping that you might hear during the Let's Plays and that. The topic of Discord keeps coming up, and no, I don't have a Discord, and I don't know whether I'm going to get one. I don't know, stuff like that is something that needs to be moderated, and I'm not always around the computer, so it's going to be hard for me to keep an eye on stuff, and I don't want to be relying on other people to do it for me or anything like that, so I don't know whether I'm going to bother with Discord. To be honest, I really don't get it. I don't know. I just haven't hung out in a Discord for any length of time to understand it, I guess, so. It might come along, I don't know, we'll see. But like I said, it sounds like something that I have to moderate and be around all the time, and I'm just not that kind of guy. So the other thing that always comes up is Patreon. I don't have a Patreon. I would pretty much have to prove to myself and you guys that I'm not going to disappear for another year, after a couple months or whatever, a couple weeks or whatever time frame I happen to hang around for. So I have to kind of prove to myself and you guys that I'm around for a while. So I think that's something for the future. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I have ads on my channel. I don't know how long they'll last. I tried to put some music to some stuff, and yeah, you get slammed on that pretty quick. So that would, so any gaming footage I have on the channel won't have music, because I came across a YouTuber who actually got a piece of music out of the YouTube library. It's supposed to be free to use. And suddenly he got hit with copyright notices. And when he went back to check, it was no longer in the YouTube library. So anything in the YouTube library can disappear and become copyrighted. So you're not really even safe doing that anymore. I'm doing it on my outdoor channel, but I'm trying not to use the same piece of music twice. So if one piece of music happens to fall into that category, I can just, forget the one video. But this poor guy, he had this one piece of music in all of his videos, and yeah, he pretty much killed his revenue. So And I did try to upload a Distant World soundtrack as a test, and absolutely every piece of music on it got hit. So, and it wasn't just hit, it was muted. Like, the whole video was muted. There was no sound to it, so I don't know what happened there. So yeah, there will be no music on my channel. I would love to have music on the background just to get rid of some of the apartment noises that keep coming up, like the radiator clicking and stuff like that. But yeah, music is just kind of a death sentence as far as I can see. So I don't think I have a whole lot else to talk about. We've been at it 11 minutes here, so I guess I'll bring this to a close. I don't want to make this too long. And yeah, good to be back, and good to see a lot of the old crowd still subscribed. Thanks for sticking around, even through my misjudgments, and appreciate that. And hello to any new viewers. I'm guessing we'll get a few with the sales going on and everything over the next month or so. So, yeah, I guess that's about all I have to say. So we'll bring it to a close, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.